Good morning everyone. Today we are going to discuss about gaseous pollution control methods and automobile pollution control methods. So before going into subject, first we should know the definition of pollution and air pollution. Also what is mean by pollutant. The term pollution is just about the mixing of unwanted and undesirable substances into our surrounding, which will cause undesirable effect on both living and non-living things. We all know air pollution can cause damage on men, material and vegetation. So air pollution means the addition of unwanted and undesirable things to our atmospheric air, which will affect men, material and vegetation also. What are all the sources of air pollution? There will be four major sources of air pollution. First, automotive engines, electrical power generating stations, industrial and domestic fuel consumption, refuse burning of industrial processing. These are all the major sources of air pollution. Then, what are all the sources of pollutant from gasoline engine? So, air pollution can cause by different type of pollutants. For example, carbon monoxide, one pollutant, sulfur oxide, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxide, nitrogen dioxide, particulate matters. In the two classification is there PM 2.5 and PM 10. So for sources of pollutants from gasoline engine. Here also there are four possible sources of atmospheric pollution from a petrol engine powered vehicles. First one is fuel tank, second one is carburetor, third one is crankcase and fourth one is engine. Next, the number of pollutants contributed by the above mentioned sources. So fuel tank evaporative loss is about 5 to 10 percentage of HC. Carburetor evaporative loss is about 5 percentage of HC. Crankcase blow by 20 to 35 percentage of HC, and the tailpipe exhaust is maximum 50 to 60 percentage of HC. And other almost carbon monoxide and nitrogen oxide. Okay. Here pollutant in automobile and their percentage of concentration is clearly mentioned. Next, emittance as pollutants. What is emittance? An emittance is said to be a pollutant when it has some harmful effect upon our surroundings. So there will be primary source of energy for our automobile vehicles is crude oil from underground, which is typically contains various amount of sulfur. So through this any pollutant or pollution happen means that is because of high amount of crude oil usage and high amount of sulfur consuming sulfur oxide or sulfur dioxide.